Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today is going to be my November budget. It is currently October 26th and I just got my paycheck for this month. So this is my October paycheck. I always budget ahead of time. So I'm using my October paycheck to pay for everything in November. So a little bit of a disclaimer, I am feeling kind of ill. So if my voice is different than it normally is, or if you have a hard time understanding me, I do apologize. My head hurts, my throat hurts, and everything is terrible, but that's life. We're just gonna hop right in. As you may notice, I have a new budget planner. I designed this myself in Canva, which includes a monthly overview of things I have to do, and my budget tracker, as well as a spending log, a budget recap for the end of the month, and my debt and savings for this coming month, not this previous month. So you will be seeing this sometime at the end of November. And for now, we are just gonna hop into this budget tracker over here. So we're going to start with my paycheck. As I said, I got this yesterday, and this month it is 2,162 euros and 66 cents. And I got 25 euros of additional income yesterday as well. So I'm going to include that this time because I already received it. And I'm going to start adding it to this month instead of next month because I always end up in the red and I don't know why. So first thing I'm going to do is include my monthly income over here. Lately I've been using a new font that is called Chewy. I absolutely love it. It is so cute. And I use this because I don't like the way my actual handwriting looks. So that's why I started using this font. It is really cute. It's really curvaceous and bubbly, and I really like it. So I've been using that all over this tracker, as well as this, I think it's called Moon something on Canva, Moonlight I think, which I also really like for like the bigger fonts. So what is important this month is my number one savings goal. For this month, if I am not rejected, I will be starting a short college university course for 2 months on December 6th. So I want to make sure that I have those funds ready when I need them. This is, I categorize this under dreams because it's something I want to do more often, like do these like short courses, and I want to save for that as well. This is part of something that the Dutch government created, where working professionals can apply for like a little budget, €1,000 budget, to do short courses or take in all different studies. So I'm doing project management, which is only 2 months. I do have to pay for the exam costs, which are €600. They are so expensive because it is a certified exam. You will be part of their database for the next 5 years. And if you can prove that you have been working in the field, then you can keep extending that by 5 years. So that's why I really want to do this. I feel like this is the next step to further my career. So I figured that's going to be my number one savings goal for now. So you can find that dreams goal over here under savings. Let's go over this digital planner actually. So what I did is I included a monthly income over here, my number one savings goal for this month. Then all of my bills are already listed, as well as my debt, which I may or may not be able to pay off this month. Instead of cash envelopes, I went for digital envelopes because I don't have anything in cash. As I said before, it's really difficult to get cash and then deposit it again. So you can get the cash, no problem, but the depositing costs money. So I decided to go digitally everything. So that's why I called it my digital envelopes instead of cash envelopes. And over here we have my savings and sinking funds. Then I also included a buffer because I noticed that every month I am over budget and I don't have a buffer, so I'll go in the red, or I have to take money from my savings, which I don't want to do anymore. So we're gonna see once we have things left over how much it is, and then be able to use that as a little buffer for the month. So that is my new savings tracker. Okay, so I grabbed my handy dandy old iPhone to use a calculator because I still don't have a calculator over here. So what we're gonna do, I am actually gonna include a little bit over here and say plus 25. So my total monthly income for now is $21.87 and 66 cents. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna deduct all of these costs, except probably this one. I'm gonna make this red. I am not currently paying my own health insurance. My parents are paying for that. So I'm gonna make this red because I won't have to pay that this month. So we're gonna block that off. I can already tell that I included it there because I want to start paying it for myself. But I can already tell that I won't be able to afford to right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 21.8766 minus all of these costs, and I'll be back as soon as I do that. So the number that I'm left with after deducing all of my costs is $975.77. So that is kind of awful, to be honest. Knowing that more than half of my paycheck is going toward my actual bills, I really need to change that. So what I want to do is see if I can remove some of my extras, like my cinema subscription, my lottery, probably is one of the first things I'm going to get rid of. Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix, those things. On the one hand, I love having them because I rarely watch TV. I only ever watch Netflix, Amazon, all those things. And I go to the cinema recently quite a bit more. But the total amount is so much that I don't know if I can still afford those things and all of them at the same time, you know? So, but for now, it's fine. Then next we have the following. I wrote it down over here, my own little sheet. I do want to add something towards my student loans, but it's always like a little afterthought that I do. But first we're going to do my Klarna payments and my credit card. I went a bit crazy on my credit card. And that means that I went out for sushi, which I paid for all my colleagues, so I have that. We booked a hotel for my vacation, so that's there. That I still have to pay for my share. I went to the hairdresser, got my hair dyed, and I had to pay 150 euros, which I hadn't budgeted. And lastly, I bought new concert tickets. So there's so much on my credit card right now that I still have to pay. That total is, I'm gonna write it down, 176.29. So that's gonna go over here. We're already gonna deduce that from the total. And as a second thing, I do have 2 Klarna payments open. One of them is Shein, which is 70 something euros. I did send something back, but it's probably going to be only deduced by 10 euros or something because it was so cheap. And I have a payment for Abercrombie & Fitch, which is coming in today, which was 82 euros. So I have 163 euros in Klarna payments, which I'm probably going to see if I can budget half and then do half with my next budget. I should be able to make that. I can just scoot it over a little bit. So we're gonna do 82 for this one. Why 82? And it's not exactly down the middle. I don't know why 82. So my leftover for my credit card is actually 0 after this payment, and my leftover for Klarna is 81. So we're gonna move that over there. And then my student loans, I think I'm gonna leave those to the end. So I'm gonna see how much I have left over, if I have any left over, and then add that over there. So for now, we're gonna leave those 2 open, and I'm gonna add 71 There we go. This as my total leftover amount, and this as my paid off amount, as my leftover amount currently. So then we're gonna go to my digital envelopes. I have some money left over in some funds, right? So I have money left over in my car, transport, and my gifts. And I decided that I'm not going to use my beauty and shopping this month. I do want to start that up again, but I decided not to use this month. And just put those funds towards what I spent last month on shopping and on beauty. So beauty is going toward my hairdresser appointment that I had last month. That's on my credit card, and shopping is just going to be probably this sinking fund over here in general. And that's what I'm going to use for beauty next time as well. So we're not going to add anything in those. Then we're going to hop into the other 5 envelope categories. I did make a little bit of separation for this month and calculated why I would need all this. So firstly is car and transport. I do have some money left over in this. I'm gonna add 75 euros to this budget. Why? Because I have to travel to Brussels this month for a concert. I'm going to see Lil Nas X in Brussels. So I'm gonna drive there, so I need to make sure my gas is full. It's probably gonna be empty by the time I get back. But I don't use my car that often, as everything is bike and scooter distance from my house, so I don't really use my car that much. I still had 12, okay, we're gonna remove this. I still have 12 euros and 42 cents left over. So that is coming to a total of 87.42, which should be enough to fill up my tank by a long shot. My car is very small. It only has a 35-liter tank, so it's not going to be that much. It's probably going to be like 50 euros for my car. Then activities, because I paid for like concert tickets and everything this month, I don't have anything planned for next month, if I am not mistaken. Let me check my planner. So I've got some birthday parties, the Lil Nas X concert, more birthday parties, the dentist. So it's mostly parties. Not events. So I feel like I can get away with 30 euros in here. I didn't have, or 40 euros actually, 40 euros. I don't have anything left over, so the total is now 40 euros as well. Then for eat out, I always realize that my budget is not high enough when I'm already spending it. So this month I decided to go with 100 euros. That includes everything from dinner with coworkers, which is going to happen once this month, I believe. Like this Friday, we're going to have some dinner together. And also includes like me getting takeout or getting lunch somewhere. So that includes that budget. I've never not spent this. So it's always really annoying when I realize that I'm going over budget. Then for gifts, I have included 30 euros for this. I do have some birthday parties, and I think 30 can be enough because I still have 29 euros and 42 cents left over from last month. So we're going to roll that over, and it's going to be 59.42. There we go. Then lastly is groceries. I realized last month that I actually kind of was bang on the money, but I needed some laundry detergent, which sent me over budget only by, I think, about like 5 or 10 euros. So I'm going to stick to my budget for last month and put in 175 euros again, because that was actually kind of perfect, to be honest. So the total amount that I now have in my digital envelopes, let me see. 87.42 plus 40 plus 100 plus 59.42 plus 175 is 461.84 cents. That is the total amount that I can spend this month. No complaints. It is quite a bit of money. And for my budget leftovers, we're gonna go back to this 717.48, And we're going to deduct this list over here. That means I'm going to deduct 75, 40, 100, 30, and 175. There we go. So now we have 29748 left. So before I hop into my savings, I do have a little bit of a disclaimer. Last month I had to remove 100 euros from my emergency fund. That is going to be my priority again, as well as my dreams category. And my vacation is also just as important. So all three of these are very important to me. However, I do have to say, my vacation, I spent 47 euros. That is currently in my credit card over here. So that money is not going to go in here. I did want to put 50 euros in there. So I only have like 3 euros and somewhat cents to put in this vacation fund. At least it's something, but that will be a total of 50 euros. That's already going to my credit card for this month. So please keep that in mind. So we're going to add, let me see, it's actually only 2 euros. But I do want to do these like with increments of 50 euros so that I don't over budget myself, because I know it will come to bite me in the ass. So we are going to up that to 2.55 euros, which is actually ridiculous. So that total is now 2.55 euros, because there's currently nothing in that fund. I spent it all on my vacation in Ibiza, and the last remaining bit I already put towards my credit card, so that's already on there. We had to pay like 70 something euros for a down payment for the house in Florida that we're going to go to in April. So the remaining the 50 euros I wanted to put in here is already going to that payment, so this is the remaining amount. Then, like I said at the start, my number one savings goal for this month is my dreams goal. So I do kind of want to put a little bit of more money in there. I think I have to pay about 608 euros. So I think I want to put maybe 100 euros in here. No, let's start smaller. Let's put 75 euros in here. So that now has 75. And then in my emergency fund, we're going to put the 50 back. Then my total for that emergency fund is actually a bit bigger than 0. We are going to go for my current balance. I'm not going to put everything back that I took out. So there's currently 382 euros and 8 cents in there. 382 and 8 cents plus 50 is 432.08. There we go. So that total that is currently in there is that plus 255 plus 75 is 509 euros and 63 cents in savings. And of the 29748, I spent 50, 255, and 75. So that is 169.93 left. That's actually quite nice. So I've decided to actually put in a minimum amount into all of my sinking funds every month. So the minimum amount is going to be 10 euros. So we're just going to put that in there, and with one exception, which is my payments for 2023. I have my my parking voucher, my lottery tickets, my birth control, all of those things are included in that payment, my credit card payment, all those things. So that is going to be I haven't been able to pay that for the past few months because I'm a little bit behind in that. So we're going to put 27 euros and 69 cents in there, which now has, let me see, what is the total over there? 63.92 plus 27.96, which makes it a total of 91.88. Yeah, no, 91.88. There we go. So that's that. And for the rest, I'm just going to put 10 euros in, with the exception of fun, I think. I made a fun budget with me and my best friend to be able to go out to dinner more often next year. So we want to visit these like amazing restaurants in the city and visit pretty much any restaurant that we can find. Because we always really do the same things together. So we decided to start doing that. So let me just add this all in here. Disney 10, shopping gets 10, and then my fun budget gets a 20. There we go. My household currently has 93.34, so we're gonna add the 10 is 103.34. Then beauty currently has 60, so we're gonna make that 70. Then gaming currently has 50, so we'll make that 60. That's nice because now I can actually buy Dreamlight Valley, which I've already wanted. Health currently has 0, so we're gonna add 10 in there. Disney currently has 25, so that's 35. Shopping currently has 66.34, so that is gonna be 76.34. And lastly, fun is up to 20 now. So let me calculate that total. So that is 466.56 in my sinking funds, which is actually not that bad if you ask me. For someone who claims to always be poor, I actually have quite a bit of money, if you can see over here. So let me calculate this over here. So we started with the 169.93. So we're gonna minus 10, 10, and 10, minus 27.69. So 3 more 10s and 8.20. So we got 61.97 left over. That is a bit of much of a buffer if you ask me. But we're gonna do something about that because even though it's not a lot, every little bit helps. I want my buffer to be 30 euros. So we're gonna do the remainder of that money to my student loans. So we're gonna recalculate this and I'll be right back. So there we go. I added my 31.97 euros to my student loans. I'm gonna have to get my nice calculator over here because I do have my student loans written out. My current balance on my student loans that I still have to save is 31,973 euros and 74 cents. That is a big amount. If you ask me, I really hate myself for it. So we're gonna deduct the 31.97 from it. So we are left with 31,941 and 77 cents. That is a massive amount. That means that we're gonna have to change this as well. Make it bigger and change the amount to 31 plus 81. No, actually we don't. It's 32,022.77. That is crazy to me. That is a crazy amount that I still have to pay in my debt. It does not make me happy whatsoever, but what does make me happy is that I've created once again a new budget. I think this is something I can do if I don't have any unexpected expenses. I do have a little buffer this time of 30 euros, so that should all work out well. I'm gonna rethink everything that I have over here, my bills, see if I can lower any of them. So I want to thank you all for watching this video. It's been a while since I've been back, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as the last one. I will be transferring all of my money to my bank account, and hopefully this will work out. I will see you guys with an update probably at the end, definitely with a new budget paycheck at the end of November, but possibly also with an update on how things are going halfway through. So please keep an eye out for my channel. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, and make sure to subscribe. It really means a lot. I'm still getting so many good responses to my first video, which is so nice to see. It's almost reached, I think it's almost at 1,000 views, which is insane to me. It kind of blew up, so I'm really happy with that. Thank you so much for all the support, and hopefully I'll be back soon with a new video. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you next time.